Good morning, everyone. I'm Monkey. I'm going to be playing Billy Hatcher this morning.
I'm Fleeto Deedle. I ran this game since 2019, and I played it as a kid.
Good morning. I'm Withermin. I am an ancient runner of this game at this point, I suppose. Been running this game since 2018, and I'm super excited to see this game at GDQ. It's very close to my heart, and Monkey's going to knock it out of the park.
Yeah, so we've got a cutscene, so we can go ahead and jump right in. Ready whenever? It'll be on go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so this game starts off with a nice 1.5-minute cutscene, gives us a little bit of time to explain things. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna talk a whole lot. This game is really hard, so gotta focus up. I'll let my couch take it away. But yeah, in the meantime, basically, Billy's in Morningland. We have to save Morningland. We have to wake everyone up, make it daytime. Go ahead and save the world from Dark Raven. This game is filled with a bunch of really hard movements, some jank physics. It should be a fun run.
Hey, that's Billy.
Yeah,
It's true.
He's about to meet up with the rest of the gang here with great technology out the gate. And he's late, so ready to save Morningland, though, with his preferred weapon of choice.
Preferred weapon of choice, the egg.
The egg.
Well, I was going to say the stick in the cutscene here.
That's true.
I guess, yeah. Sorry for spoiling.
Oh, yeah. Within 30 seconds. I forgot, it's a large cutscene. Anyway, anytime that we have, like, 2 eggs in this game, we get to do some pretty cool tech. Billy's going to get the chicken suit soon, then we'll be rolling eggs.
We're going to be rolling a lot of eggs for a lot of time. Billy gets his full moveset whenever he finally touches an egg. But before we touch an egg, we do have some cool moves that we're not going to see too often. So 1-1 is a very technical stage, Forest 1. And there are a lot of really interesting things before we even have access to our full moveset. The very nice mash through that dialogue. Monkey's going to be lining up and kind of walking diagonally against this wall here to go a little bit faster. Going to be doing that again right there. Very, very nice.
And the hut. Here's the suit. Great animations from Billy. Everything looks like really charming in this game. And yeah, it's a Sonic Team game. It's got Sega written all over it, DNA all over it here. This original character, Dark Corvo, that we will run into later.
Yeah, this game is super Sega. Like this game really pops of like this kind of like 6th generation Sega charm.
Pops out of the egg.
True, that is the name of the OST.
That you can find on Spotify. It's yeah, every game or every song in this game is a bop, and we'll be back it up off of this sign boost here. Very nicely done.
Sign bounce. So now Monkey's going to be getting the Cypher Egg, which is this red one, a little bit bigger, so that he can perform a knockback clip. Be taking damage to push himself through the wall. Very nice knockback clip. That is a lot more difficult than it looks.
Yeah, pretty much any time. That's our like second egg that we use to unlock some skipping movement in this game, hitting buttons and watching cutscenes. Nope, we just got 2 eggs. We're gonna break it.
Yeah, for anybody that hasn't played this game, the movement in this game is a little bit unintuitive, as you have to do a lot of rolling of the egg. You're not controlling the egg like you might be expecting. You are controlling Billy, who is pushing the egg. So there's a lot of moving around the egg, a lot of getting used to how the egg feels. So even running in straight lines and getting some of these tight jumps is a lot more inconvenient than it might look on the outside. Monkey has just mastered the movement of this game, so it looks super fluid. This game feels amazing when you get used to it.
Okay, now we've hatched the golden egg, holding Oma in 1-1. We've made it morning in Forest Village. And we've actually hatched an extra animal buddy that is gonna help us later. Cypher. We skipped this text box by getting the hatch off early there before the emblem. There's your good morning.
Good morning. We've collected our first emblem. So we're going to need 25 of these by Sand 3, if I'm correct. And is it 25?
25 by Sand 3.
Cool, awesome, thank you. So if we get 25 emblems by Sand 3, we'll be able to
prove our courage.
We prove our courage, and we've unlocked the Rainbow Gate, which allows us to reach the giant palace where the giant egg resides. Rails in this game don't work. This is the main one that we take because rails in this game are extremely challenging to get to function properly.
Yep. Luckily, we know the ones that we run into in the speedrun, and skip the ones that are notoriously bad.
I was gonna say, isn't that the only one we actually take? I think so.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I think that every other rail in the game we just avoid. Thankfully, there's just enough fruit here to get this comb egg to be giant. So you can use that to skip that gate section there, or that little cage. And that was an amazing force, too.
Okay, coming up on Eric Gecko, first boss of the game. In a little Sonic Adventure DX looking arena, I like to say, with this waterfall. The water, all of the I don't know, stuff in this game just looks good. Coming out on GameCube in 2003.
Yeah, look at those god rays. Look at that awesome lighting. There's so many cool things, small details in this game. Like the background detail is amazing.
Okay, and then we're gonna manipulate how Gecko swings the arena here, so he ends up kind of close to the middle and does a little U-turn so that he's ending his phase there. We got 3 phases here. Now would probably be a good time for donations.
You betcha. We've got a lot of love coming in for you. We got a $20 donation here from Excelor that says, "Good morning, Monkey, Fleetle and Wither. All of Los guys in the Billy community are so excited to see this run and are cheering you on. Here's hoping the smaller enemies in Circus 1 don't belch. And as always, Billy."
Billy.
Thank you, Excelor.
We also got a $20 donation here from, I'm going to try and say this correctly, Banani Danny? I'm pretty sure.
You got it.
I got it? Okay, cool. It says, "Good luck on the run, Monkey. Can't wait for Anchorless, also Billy."
Thank you, Danny.
Billy.
Billy.
We got time for a few more?
Yeah, probably one more.
Okay, cool. We got a $50 donation from Just Don 101, or Just Don 101. It says, "Tears tax. Oops, added an extra 0.
Oh man, thank you.
So this game at this point has multiple different routes that runners take. Not everybody follows the same stage order. This game is very open-ended. Something like Mario 64, you'll see, has kind of diverging routes depending on skill level and just runner's choice. That is also super true for Billy. Monkey is going to be using one of the oldest and most tested routes in the game, the boss rush, where you do the first and second stage of every world in order, and then go back and get the remaining courage emblems you need after the fact. This gets a lot of the super difficult and level specific stuff, like the world 1 tech and the level 2 techs just out of the way, with the golden eggs only appearing in the first stage of each world.
Yeah, you're also knocking out the large RNG check of the run in Circus 1 about 25 minutes in versus 35. It's really runner's choice, and yeah, you can kind of choose how you want to grind this game for your runs.
And yes, speaking of RNG, one of the most important things to keep a note about this game is that every egg has its own preferred fruit. Now, that doesn't typically come into play too often because there's not that many eggs we actually hatch, but the golden egg is very important. We hatch it 6 times. And the golden egg really likes pineapples and cherries. So if we see big pineapples and big cherries, that is big pog.
That's popping off. Yeah, pineapples and cherries, what you want to see. We got regular RNG, but 3940 hatch was pretty good here. What's your preferred fruit, Wither?
I'm a big pineapple guy.
Pineapple? Okay.
I would also grow 3 times in size if you gave me a pineapple.
Yeah, grow twice as fast. All right, good morning, Billy.
Good morning.
Pirate 2 is a very cool stage. Now, Pirate Island is my second favorite world in the game, with Circus being my one true love. Pirate 2 is one of the coolest stages in really any game I've ever even tried to run. I really love the cannon shots. If you've never seen Pirate 2 before, this is definitely one to check out.
Yeah, this is actually the first level that I like checked out after watching Ion's run at GDQ. It's like, you can do that? You could just hit the right spot on the cannon here? Do a bounce.
Oh, first
land
cannon
at the
shot
good
was
spot.
great.
And then this one's a spot. Wait for this one.
Yeah, this one's crazy. This is a super long level normally. If you were to do this casually, it could take about 7 minutes, and it's
That's
over.
really nice. 24 portal is really nice there.
That's
Yeah, that was really
crazy
good.
fast.
Keep in mind too, all those inputs, like that cannon is super sensitive. That's not exactly notched inputs. Those are all pretty close to the dead zone there, and it's still very precise.
Yeah.
It's only a couple pixels of wiggle room there.
Okay, here's Glur, second boss. We're gonna do some dunking of the egg, like in between his like attacks that he comes out of the puddles here, and just to get some extra damage, and then get him right after his like first complete phase here, whatever you want to call it. Other than that, that's the strat here. I'm probably good to throw out another donation.
You betcha. We got a $20 donation here from Labrys that says, as a newer Billy community member that got into the game by watching runners duke it out on Sacer events in an any percent bracket, I have been amazed by what Monkey and others have been able to pull off with the Egg Boy Wonder, and I'm glad this quirky but amazing spectacle gets its time on a stage the size of GDQ. Shoutouts as well to the Couch, Fleetle for being an amazing resource creator, and Wither for being a great friend long before I started with the game. Best of luck and good morning.
Good morning. Love you, Lab.
Thanks, Labbers.
That's a really good pirate too. It normally doesn't go that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pirate 2 was fantastic. Good morning.
Probably have time for another donation.
You betcha. Let's see. We got a $15 donation here from Cataclysm that says, oh my, if it isn't my favorite host, insert host 101. I mean, my favorite host, Danejerus. Thank you very much for that. Good to do one more?
Sure.
Sure. We got a $25 donation from Gecka that says, welcome to Egg Game.
Thanks. Okay, we're headed into RNG will actually change which route we do in this level. If we get pineapples or cherries from one of the big dinos, we get to do a chicken elder cutscene skip, hatching the golden egg and taking a death immediately. But we'll see if Monkey gets the drops here.
Yeah, one of the most interesting things about Billy is that this is technically a Sonic game. It is made by Sonic Team, Sonic is in it, and it's within the adventure era.
Sonic from Sonic DX, in fact.
True, Sonic from Sonic DX. So much like every other Sonic Team Sonic game, even releasing in current day, if you manage to find a way to die during a cutscene, it just gets skipped. And you can do that in Sonic Adventure, you can do that in Sonic Frontiers, and you can also do it in Billy Hatcher.
There's our cherries.
There's your cherries, and we're going to be doing it right there.
Okay, and then we'll talk Ura, right? Caveman.
I think so.
Yeah.
You think I know these chicken elder names? Another funny thing with the elder cutscene skip is that all the music just goes away for the rest of the level.
Yeah, it gets real intense. You get to hear the egg rolling.
Say this is a very intimate level now.
So great to be here.
This game is so eerie without music.
And getting this Pedro egg dash ricochet, the PEDR, to get up to the emblem. Very nice.
Oh,
we'll be
very
using
nice.
that quite a lot.
That's a relatively new tech as far as I'm concerned. I know most runners at this point will scoff and say that's ancient,
So
but
for you, that's pretty new.
yeah,
Been
for me,
implemented
it's new.
Last, what, 2.5 years, probably? Stormy really went hard on it.
Yeah, adding a lot of like accessing places vertically, and just you only need the space to like shoot the egg and like dash right off of it. And everything, pretty much anything you can see in this game has collision, including the eggs, which getting the PEDR strat with the collision off of another egg is really unlocks stuff. Okay, so then we're Dino 2 now. We're gonna be hatching our animal buddy Richie with these couple fruits here. I think he prefers banana. So that's why you get to grab 3 and you're done.
Everybody loves Richie. Look at that guy.
Let's go, Richie. Man, he is such a good bandana.
This is going to be one of the very few proper sign bounces in the game. That is
fast.
gorgeous.
Queen.
There used to be a lot more of those, but with stuff like the PEDR and newer tech being found, it's kind of become obsolete, only really finding use in 2 stages.
Yeah, we were
At
trying
that.
to count him in the practice room. It was like, really? There's only a couple like side bounces left?
I remember when that was used in like 7 to 9 stages. Like he was used everywhere. And now anywhere that you would be doing a sign bounce so that you would need to get vertical height, you would just do a PEDR.
Yeah. Okay, now we're getting to the second bone dragon to throw Richie at with his ice power to cool it down. And trying to get there on a good cycle too. I think we missed it. But
That cycle is so tight. We'll see it coming up.
That jump is so hard.
and he got it so soon. Like the get up after getting that dash up, it's tight timing. If you leave too soon, then the bone dragon doesn't like get hit, and you have to backtrack for it. Yeah, so half a platform cycle we're here, but this is still like super duper fast. Bone dragon number 3.
And Monkey's gonna be doing this super scary. That is so low. If you die during that, you soft lock.
Yep.
That is horrifying.
Goodbye,
And
Rod.
I promise I know what I'm doing.
Monkey makes it look so easy.
I get scared every time.
There was a Billy Hatcher tournament not too long ago, and every time I saw Monkey do it, I freaked out. At this point, I'm just kind of used to it.
You freaked out, especially when I died like 3 times.
That's fair.
Justifiably, sure. Okay, and now we're watching a movie. This is Topo and his bone dragon. He's gonna run around the arena a lot of times and throw some meatballs at us.
Shout outs to the moviegoers for this one.
Attention all moviegoers, Topo is on screen. So this boss fight is ultra simple. He shoots rocks at you. You can try to avoid them.
Well, it was a good try.
If you don't, it's okay.
Yeah, we're
There's
walking.
Basically no penalty. Walk away from this attack because I think it insta-kills you, but if it doesn't, then it does like no damage.
Yeah, just like an egg pop. And then we're just gonna line up at the end to get a swag emblem grab. Line it up with a puff of smoke, the Kai spot. And so yeah, we got about a minute and a half if you want to get a couple of donations in.
You betcha. Want to remind everybody that we are still trying to raise some more money for the I Want to Be the Guy remastered Craig Gift card skips incentive. We are at $5,600 out of $10,000. We need a little bit less than $4,400. So be sure to get your donations in. We got a $25 donation from Kato that says, Billy Hatcher is one of the games I played the most growing up, and seeing this being run is giving me some intense nostalgia. And yes, every song in this game is a bop.
This is the best song you're gonna hear.
Also, the Verno family sends in $25 with the comment, Good morning from Massachusetts. Hope everyone does well today. We're looking forward to the rest of the show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's see. $50 comes in from Spicy Spock that says, My boyfriend made me watch Billy Hatcher to understand the fever dream that was his childhood gaming. Loving it. Great job to the runners.
Good work.
Thank you.
Egbert sends in $50 with the comment, Wishing monkeysmb an excellent run. Sometimes you just have to crack a few eggs to go fast.
That's the first one.
That's the first time.
We got this far without any, and that was good work.
We are accepting all the egg puns, by the way, for anybody listening in chat.
Yeah,
Are
we made a note
welcome
of it.
and wanted.
We have a $50 donation from Sporadic Erratic that says, Did you know that it's National Egg Day? What an appropriate speed run to start the morning. Billy Hatcher seems like he really knows his way around an egg. I say let him cook.
Is it actually National Egg Day?
I have no idea, but it would be great
Can
timing
we
if it
get a
worked.
fact check on that?
Yeah, can someone run a fact check on that? If that's true, that's awesome.
Yes, chef.
We got time for more?
Yeah, probably 1 or 2 more.
One more? Oh, sure. We got a $25 donation from Kit that says, Been listening to the marathon and commentary while playing Tears of the Kingdom, so I guess this is the toll I owe. And $20 comes in from the Harm Alarm that says, Gotta donate for my favorite GameCube game, Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. Good luck with the run, Billy.
Thank you very much.
Billy.
Billy.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you for fact checking that. That's actually crazy.
If you could not hear that in chat, somebody in the audience just confirmed that it is in fact National Egg Day. Great timing that this speedrun happens on that day.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Schedule Chef, for cooking up this one.
Okay, so we got another guaranteed chicken odor cutscene skip here, and some 2-tree action.
Very nice double tree. And Fire Hoop here is a 1-framer. Monkey makes it look easy, saves extremely little time, but it is extremely cool.
Yeah, maybe like a 3-framer, I think.
As I say, it depends on the orientation of Billy on the egg. If you have him on top of it, which is still hard to time to get him set up properly, but it is definitely a bigger window when you do that. If you do it improperly, it is a 1-frame window, so.
Very sweet egg shoot setup for the hatch and taking the death. Now we're talking to Pawnee.
I can't believe you know all these names.
Yeah, you seriously know every chicken elder name?
You read this game?
I played 100%. I looked at the menu once, the egg gallery.
Better than
Yeah, I browsed.
As I say, I had record by the time I played all the levels in the game.
Yeah, you got to get your egg master license.
One of these days.
Okay, nice penguin in the background. I love, check out this pineapple too.
Yo.
Yeah, it's actually in the camera this time.
Yeah, not cut off. Yeah, you get to make a lot of nice, really, vignettes on the Good Morning mission clear screen here. Just so much charming stuff at Billy, I love it. Okay, heading into probably one of my favorite levels here, including Mole's hype boss fight and hype stuff before. And we're actually gonna see the time that we saved hatching Cypher at Forest 1.
Yeah, that comes into play here.
Once he comes out of the egg, we won't even know his name because we skipped the text box. That was the extra hatch in Forest 1.
I love that Billy really doesn't have kill planes anywhere, so you can do stuff like that. You can just, if you can see a section of the level, even if you're absolutely not supposed to get there with long jumping, if you can long jump, the game will just let you do it.
Huge
this game
jumps.
is so open-ended. These levels are massive because they're meant to. This game is kind of like a sandbox platformer with no hub world.
And it's like the perfect like size for like how you dash around with Billy. I just keep on getting convinced that like they knew that the speedrun tech was just dash all the time, and like this is just the perfect size. And then cheese the first jump like that too. Nice Cypher shots here. Oh no,
I can't believe I missed.
I spoke too soon.
I was gonna say, this
one's like shallow, so like you're up on the platform there. Still decent shout.
Yeah, all of those shots are extremely hard, and if you miss them, they lose like 2 seconds each, so.
I love the music in this game. You gotta check out Music Popped Out the Egg on Spotify Music.
The soundtrack is really good. That's coming from someone who doesn't play with game audio, but
yeah.
that's besides the point.
Yeah, Billy has one of the strongest Sega soundtracks. That's
probably for a Sega soundtrack.
That's a pretty hot take, but Billy's soundtrack is fantastic.
Okay, here's Mole's hype boss fight. No damage cap. All the other boss fights have damage caps per phase, but well, I guess this phase has a damage cap. But the rest of it, we gotta grow our egg with these skill ice ball fruits. See what we get here.
This boss has a lot of luck involved to it. Trying to get these ice balls. Got some pretty decent ones.
Another one?
Another one just showed up. That's awesome. And yeah.
Oh, I thought we were almost gonna get that last one, run into the egg.
Yeah,
but this is plenty of time. Yeah.
That was a tight squeeze.
Yeah, Moles is the only boss in the entire game that doesn't have a damage cap, which means you can just wail on him whenever he's vulnerable. If you can get a giant egg, you can just destroy him. Every other boss has no to very little ways to speed them up. Moles is so open-ended. It makes this fight so fun.
Yeah. Get the game.
And with that, Morning has been safely returned back to Blizzard Castle.
And we're heading into the reason why you will not like Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg when you play it for your first time. Circus Park 1.
Surely it'll be fine.
Surely this is a good stage. Yo, yeah, the red rails coming up in like the middle part of this level, right when you get to the golden egg, you have to escort the golden egg, and the rails are broken. So people get pretty walled on this stage. I did as a kid. I had to hand the controller over to Big Brother.
This is an entire stage based around the rail mechanic, which does not work. So it's a little frustrating to get through, but for one of the most interesting things I've ever seen in my time learning speedruns is that speedrunning Billy is actually easier than playing it casually.
Yeah.
The way that we get through this stage is more intuitive and easier than the way you're designed to get through it.
Yeah, and then every time you fail that trick, then like game over, because you're gonna game over. You have to fight all these guys, do a clip in, hatch the water, penguin puzzle. Okay, here's the golden egg. We're gonna just forget about the rails. They're gone. Here we go with another PDR. Ooh, lots of sauce on that one.
Hey, a little bit too much English, but that's okay. Just
I thought I was gonna bounce back.
This is the only time you can PEDR with a large egg on this golden egg, because the golden egg, if you shoot a big egg at a small egg, it normally breaks it, but the golden egg is impervious except to enemy damage.
It's funny because that used to be like the easiest trick in the run, but now it's the only PDR you do like that, so it's like one of the harder ones.
Yeah. It's a good one to learn the PEDR on, I guess.
these cats are super, super scary. Because if the golden egg takes any damage, you die instantly. The
Okay.
golden egg can sustain no damage.
We're also looking for two good drops from these small enemies. I think we have
I got four.
Okay, yeah, we're safe. We don't gotta wait 20 seconds here.
Thank God. Because I was to say, if you get worst RNG there, it's only like a 14% chance. We did the math, but you just have to stand there and wait for that fruit to respawn. It takes like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's why Monkey does the boss rush route here.
Yes,
In
so-
the recent tournament we did, I got like 3 races in a row. It was super awesome.
Man.
Yeah, if you don't get good RNG drops from enough of those enemies, you just gotta have to sit there for like 20 seconds because there's
Yeah.
no way to backtrack and get fruit.
Wither, can you do me a favor? Guess what?
What?
Chicken butt.
That was a good one.
Guess where?
Where?
Right there.
Okay.
Shout out to Polito, he found the setup for that.
All right, moving on to Circus 2, another wall in this run.
Yeah, this is, in my opinion, the hardest level in the run. It's very difficult. 2 very precise PDRs and some hard movement.
Circus 2 has a long and storied history of being terrible. Like, it used to be so much harder. There was only one way to get through this level in the run, because this level has the mirror rooms, several of them. And if you were watching GDQ earlier, you may have caught the Sonic Adventure DX relay. During the end of Amy's final leg, there are multiple doors that you can choose, and it's complete RNG, which one actually ends the stage.
Nice skip here.
Very nice. We just skipped final leg doors, basically.
And we got one more.
We're gonna be doing it once more.
I'm gonna reset that one up. That was a little scuffed.
Because while Amy only has to do it once, Billy has to do it 3 separate times. And we can skip both of them with this trick called double out of balance.
Okay.
Nice.
That was a little scary. That went really well. I got both of the hard parts first try, so I'll take those.
Yeah, that is still very difficult, but with the new PEDRs, since they're so universal, if you can do one, you can basically do most of them because they're so similar to each other. The way that we used to get through Circus 2 was ultra specific. You needed 2 eggs, one of them at tier 3, one of them at tier 1.
It was so cool, though.
Set it up at an aero
It's a
platform.
really cool strat.
Really precise texture setup. And if you got it, it worked and it was so cool.
Yeah.
But man, did a lot of runs die there.
Yeah, that was a wall level for sure. We get to see a similar setup in Palace 1 still. Okay. The last level.
There's a new strat on this level found about 2 weeks ago. We get sucked in by the mirror pretty early here. Shout outs to Mim for that one. Shout outs to Mim in general.
Yeah.
Guy's a beast.
He's got the bravery to lab it at ungodly hours EU time. Shout out to all EU.
He's one of the top runners of this game, not to mention the main tasser right now. He's great.
Okay, where are we?
Oh no, look out.
Youch. You're welcome for the wonderful audio.
Grabbing that melon just in time. It's gonna
Yep.
be enough to knock Salt him over, and that's gonna end the fight right there.
That's the fight.
Doing that overall saves like 3 cycles. It saves so much time just by managing your food properly.
Yep.
That's a big theme in a lot of the boss fights, is just making sure we can grow our egg as fast as possible and do as much damage.
And the true like pop quiz for that, like the test of how good you are at managing your fruit, is Dark Corvo, which we'll be coming up on pretty soon as we enter Sand 2. But first, we gotta get through Sand 1. It's not particularly
Non-trivial.
Yeah, non-trivial. It's got a lot going on, especially the dreaded, forgetting what it's called. It's the egg bounce off the crow.
Crow bounce?
Crow bounce, yeah, that would make sense.
Good naming conventions.
Yeah, coming up is a, I believe it's a double 2-frame window trick to save 2 seconds. It's really cool.
Yeah. And it's for the swag. It's a good strat. Not to mention
yeah.
let's just focus
strat.
on the bee that comes after.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't ran into any of those yet, but bees are in this game. There is a few massive enemy types called, there's dinosaurs, there's roly-polies, and there's bees. And bees are the ones we encounter the most. And anytime a new runner shows up and they're like, hey, how do I deal with bees? The answer is you don't.
Yeah, I was a little late on that one. I won't go for it again just because the cycles are weird, but
Yeah.
it was a good shot. I was gonna say the armadillos are called roly-polies.
I don't know.
No way.
Are they armadillos?
They're armadillos.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, they got like the triangle face in front too.
I was gonna say they also have like the accordion-looking shell.
That's true. They don't really show up in any percent. The only thing I know them for is whenever they die, they yell Jerome.
Yeah, the
I don't
bees
think
yell
we see-
bee.
I don't think we see a single one in this run. Just kind of
You see this one coming up. This is an
Yeah.
armadillo.
Well, sometimes you don't.
that
Sometimes if you get the good crow bounce, it doesn't even spawn because you just jump right over the trigger.
That bee is so dumb. For whatever reason, that bee in particular, if you come at these hoops wrong, can inflate and chase you up to the golden egg and can pop the egg while it's in the cage.
Good drops. And another cutscene skip coming up. We're gonna find our spot in the sand. Oh, okay. We're
I
going
accidentally
the egg
grabbed the
again.
egg, but it's all good.
Yeah, we're going on the stairs after we get these fruits. Yeah, I guess we only make it morning in half the worlds here.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you get good RNG and you don't even do it in Dino anymore,
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
that's not gonna work.
Okay, I think we're making it morning. Yeah, we're hanging above the sand.
Good morning.
Good morning.
That's all good.
We're going to be making it morning in Sand 1, and I wonder what Billy is up to right now.
Yeah, where'd he go? I thought, why was it in such a hurry? I don't know.
Oh, okay. My fault. It's actually, I didn't know you spawned up there, if I'm being honest.
Oh, for real? Yeah, because the golden egg
Yeah.
checkpoint, yeah.
That emblem grab is so cool.
It's awesome. There's a texture right there that they put perfectly. They knew.
The pyramid slides you at just the right acceleration. It's a swag emblem grab.
They just knew.
For everybody watching this run for the first time, keep that green door in the background in mind. We'll be coming back to it in Sand 3, and we got something special planned for that door.
Well, after we skip the chick that tells us we have to have 25 levels done.
I was gonna say, that is the unbreakable door. It's like never before seen.
Okay. Huge choke choke point in the road. You know, like this is a tough level. You look forward to it.
This is Sand 2. A lot of people don't like Sand 2, but
I like it.
I like Sand 2. I think Sand 2 is cool.
Nice drops. This clip and egg likes apples. Keep in mind, keep it score at home.
Very nice double B.
Get wrecked bees. It's so like the bees and like the dinos, the cats, they're all like, when you play this game, they pop your egg in one hit, they're mean. Okay, big trick coming up.
We're
Torch
coming
skip.
up. We're coming up on the dreaded torch skip. This is one of the most important tricks in any percent, but it is so notorious for killing runs. We're gonna be watching it here. Masterfully
cool.
done first try.
Followed up by the next gauntlet trick here, Fammy skip, with the setup on the egg boost here.
That strat is so cool. Every time I see it.
Okay, and then we're gonna manipulate the B, land on a spot, and dash jump across. The boss board was right down there.
Right down where?
Very nice.
Cool KBC.
And landed it in.
I'm so glad that went well. That level was really scary.
Fammy Skip is outlandishly difficult. Billy as a run is an absurdly difficult game. It's gotten easier with the new tech discovered over the years. There's a lot of stuff to get you into, there's a lot of entry-level tricks, but at top level, like Monkey is at, this game is mind-melting.
It goes nuts.
I remember when I was learning the game, I was learning Fammy Skip right away. I never bothered learning any other strats. I just went straight for the top ones. I maxed out the timer at 99 minutes like 4 times trying to get Fammy Skip 1 time. Like, that trick is so unbelievably difficult to learn.
Yeah, your first couple, like, it's like a sweaty session. It's like, yeah, it's so gratifying. And just like cool to have in the pocket.
Yeah, Fammy Skip's a super cool party trick.
Yeah, bring the Billy
Bring the Billy.
to the function.
Yeah, so how does the fruit management work in this boss fight, Fleetle?
Yeah, so Monkey waited a little bit after he hit Corvo that time. It's because he tried to grab the apple, and now he did a little delay so that the 30 seconds passes that the apple respawns. So now we can get the right amount of damage in the damage cap once the apple spawns. Yep. And now we can knock one phase off Corvo. Save some time. Get the shadow clones out of here. What does he think he is? The boss rush. We already did the boss rush, come on.
Yeah, Shadow Moles does an unreasonably high amount of damage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, doing this fight anyways, like, most of the things that you can get hit by, like, take you, like, a whole, like, what is that, a comb tick of health? And you can only get hit, like, 10 times. And you have to take damage to go fast against these guys. The clowns.
Very, very nice fast Corvo.
That's a very good Sansu. That normally does not go that well.
Okay, now we get to do the gauntlet of short and quick, short and sweet levels. Now that we've gotten the required story missions done besides Sand 3 and Palace 1.
Yeah, you could call this like the reward for getting through the boss rush. Now you get all the super fast, super flashy levels. It's like just shotgunning all of them back to back.
Yeah, we'll light up the pyramid one more time for the Rainbow Gate, and now we can head to donations before this next level. Yeah, we could get another donation.
Yeah, you bet. We got a $25 donation from Kaylor that says, look at those jumps. Billy clearly never skips egg day.
That's a good.
That's a good
I
one.
was to say, that's honestly the best one we'll hear all day.
That's been my favorite so far. We also got a $10 donation from Thorgy that says, wait, is it actually National Egg Day? I already donated earlier today, but hey, we're never going to have a run lineup with a holiday again, so had to throw in some more money. Thanks for all you do. My compliments to the chef.
Yes, Chef. Thank you, Chef. So I want to talk about this level, because this level is very special to me. So, Pirate 3 is basically an auto-scroller. It's kind of like a Koopa the Quick level where we're racing off against a giant King Clippin'. But unlike any other Koopa the Quick in most other games, you can actually speed this up with a super, super precise reload and deload. This is known as Clip and Yeet. And one of the coolest things that I've stumbled across while playing this game whenever I was still super active in the community, me and a few other newer runners discovered this super cool setup to make this even faster called Clip and Super Yeet.
Okay.
Now look at him.
Like we
He's
got
running.
Super Yeet.
He's going.
He just
runs across the sky.
Just runs in the sky straight towards the end of the stage. It saves like what?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. On an auto scroller, that's ridiculous.
It's really huge in this game.
And then you Tony Hawk off the side of his face to grab the emblem. What a cool guy.
Yeah, we'll never see him again.
Bye, Clippin'.
There's very few worlds that we do all of the Billy stages in. I believe it's just Casino, or not Casino, Carnival Circus. Jeez, Sega games. It's Circus and Pirate.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. As cool as Clip E is, it is still like a 55-second level. It's worth doing, though, because these next two levels are like 17 seconds and like 35. So just getting access to these quick emblems so we can get up to 25 is real good.
Yeah, you have a 5-minute timer to do this stage.
And it's done. Well,
And it's
it was a
over.
good try.
This is the first friend we've saved, which is Rolly. And after you've saved one of your friends, you do unlock all of their stages. That'll unlock one stage per world, but the only one we're going to be seeing is Rolly's stage in Blizzard Castle.
I love her pose in the background. Just like completely posted up there. We'll see it.
All right, in this next level, I'm gonna give this really hard trick one try. It saves like, I don't know, 7 seconds maybe for something that I probably won't hit, but it's possible. It's
You get to
really
see-
flashy.
Yeah, get to see an egg shoot bounce if it hits. I mean, we'll see it regardless.
Unless I roll, that's possible.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a mostly movement-based stage with a super, super sick song. And Monkey's going to be coming up on a trick called Anchorless, which is done right here with an egg shoot bounce, rare, antiquated tech.
Oh, I thought I would live it. If I would have rolled, I would have lived. That's fine. That trick is insanely difficult. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a 2-frame window on that bounce. You have to perfectly time it when the egg comes back. It's a really difficult trick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it saves very little time, but it is ultra flashy, so we figured we'd give it at least one attempt.
Yeah. Cool IL where it's for the IL you have to watch the like 8-second opening cutscene to the level in order to not see this like screen here or this cutscene where they shoot the fire arrows. It's a weird like IL specific tech and a good ESB.
Yeah, a really good one.
Oh, chick coin moment.
Nah,
I wanted that one.
my angle was a little off.
And another chick coin right there.
That one's out of the way, man.
Okay.
Still, a 53 Pirate 5, that is a phenomenal time for the stage.
Yep. Get money. Get money. Good morning.
Yeah, like they said, I mean, this whole part of the run from Santu on, we're basically just cleaning up emblems, all the quickest ones on our way to 25. So we take a stop again in Pirate Forest. We'll work around the map all the way back over to Sand to finish up the run.
Forest 3 is a very cool stage. There's a lot of cool tech near the middle of it. Monkey's going to be going for a pretty dangerous knockback clip called like right side knockback clip because you're going to be using on the right side of the gate. It's a little safer on the left side, but it is a little bit slower.
Yeah, and you get a good setup with these 4 apples, which is the preferred clip and egg fruit. Those keeping score at home. Oh, barely got the clip. I was really scared that
I didn't think
clip and
that would
egg
work.
went off the post, and it still like had just the angle so that the damage was still going to come out for hitting your egg. Okay.
Okay,
Bounce
Oh,
off
that
him
was
for
so
the
it was
swag.
close enough.
That's the other sign bounce in the run still that we counted. Dino 2 and the chick bounce in Forest 3.
Yeah, all the chick NPCs in this game, you can make them bounce up and down, and then you can just treat it like a sign, like, because that's cool, I guess.
Yeah, just pushes you out, yeet it over there.
Much as walls are suggestions in Sonic games, gates are suggestions in this game. There's not a single one that we have to open with a switch. We can jump around or find our way around all of them. I think the only exception to this is in Circus 2 at the end of the stage.
As I say, there's gates in this game.
Yeah, this is one.
I mean, there surely aren't 2 in this level. Like, I've never seen them before.
Yeah, surely we won't see another. Okay, this is a cool level, 4 6. We get to play as Rolly now and do 2 clips immediately. Our favorite Canadian egg roller, Rolly.
Very nice getting a knockback clip off the smaller enemy. That's kind kind of luck based to if those actually like show up and do it, like show up where you want them to, and being able to get the knockback clip like that is super tough.
Dodge that bee there.
That bee was out for blood.
Yeah. Hear the cat slam in the background. All of the big enemies are so mean in this game. Okay, here's another bee manip. Get a clip. Sweet.
That was beautiful.
Oh, got the dramatic lighting.
Yeah, I love the lighting on Rolly right now. Yeah, Monkey made very short work of that stage, but that stage is ultra technical and ultra hard. Running through it that quick is it's not something to sneeze at.
Yeah.
Speaking of ultra technical and ultra hard.
Yeah. Circus 3. We're gonna skip another gate that you don't open with a switch. You open with a nice RNG puzzle pattern board. We're gonna just get into our spot and then hold forward on the gray stick. Nice boost. Get into that hoop.
That's
very cool.
So cool.
Whew. Okay, and then we're gonna grow Reki and bring some electricity to this the batteries in the clock to watch like a 30-second cutscene.
I really want to emphasize after watching something like that, just how difficult Billy's movement is again. Again, you're controlling someone that's pushing something. And you've got to think about where Billy is at on the egg at all times. It's
Like that.
like that.
That was an interesting
You
situation.
like slid on the thing.
For what it's worth, I don't think you could die there. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Oh, summoning Reki.
Might be a little early.
Yeah, then we're hitting 2 batteries at the same time here. And timing a last shot.
I hope that hits.
I think that's
a little
coming out.
far left.
Oh, do the jump. Yeah, we're good. Okay, there we go. And now we get to blaze through like 6 super duper fast levels into Sand 8 and Sand 3. Finish the game. Probably be a good time if we could fit 1 donation.
Yeah, you bet. We got a $25 donation from Rosa that says, always happy to support the Billy Boys, TM, and Doctors Without Borders. Good luck on the run. You're killing it, Billy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rosa.
Billy.
And we could probably get one more.
Sure. We got a $300 donation from Anonymous. It says, Excelsior.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, Circus 4, we got a little sign boost here after we get through this like text box here. Yeah, it's nice. You like grow the egg to a specific size and then dash jump from this nicely textured thing. 2003 on the GameCube, by the way. The textures really help for lining up some of these tricks. Get the shadow on the ground and do your jump from the spot. So now we're back to finding the one specific, or the 2 specific cats that like have the emblem in this stage or something. Normally you're supposed to like kill all of the enemies in this stage, like undo all the cages, and it's, I guess, yeah.
The way they want you to do this stage is by going through meticulously checking every single cage to potentially find which cat it is. But since it's always the same cat, just run to the end of the stage and take that guy out. And then the emblem spawns right by him.
Yeah. Good thing we got like a cool Soundbound stick in there too. Okay, the only other stage where it's night that is not the first, or a golden egg stage or the last level.
It's also the only, well, that's not true. There's one other stage in the game beyond this one that has a unique egg type, I suppose, as this one is using a firework, not an egg. The only other one we might run into is going to be in Blizzard 3, which is going to be giving us a snowball.
Yep, we're bringing the party to the firework party here.
If you touch any enemy with this firework, you explode in a fiery ball of death, and it's really sad. So thankfully, there was no chance of that happening.
You say it's sad, it's low-key funny.
It is kind of funny.
Billy just kind of like flails around and then he like falls over and it's really funny looking.
Yeah.
Sadly, I didn't die.
Oh no. An 18-second circus though. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Billy?
Well, it was a good try. He was right the other 20 times, 19 times.
Good night.
Well, I guess the cutscene skips. It's still a night on those. Oh no, my joke. Rats.
We're gonna see a few seconds of that tech from 1-1 returning with kind of grinding up against the wall. This is like the longest stretch you go in the entire game without an egg. And we have one now.
The longest eggless section of the run from when you let go of the Richie egg in Circus 5.
So you're collecting snow to make this snowball bigger, to put the head on the snowman. Oh, he's owned.
Oh no.
It was close.
We can get him.
He's just really interested in his own armpit.
Nice 24.
Thanks. That level is pure movement. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, dash after dash, chain them together. Okay, then we're gonna save Bantam as our last friend to save. I'm gonna be looking out for his pose again, like Rolly.
Then Bantam actually gets 2 levels in the run, yeah? He gets the race against King Baboo in Sand, and he also gets Dino 8. Dino 8 is a super, super sick level, which we will get to when we get to. It has a lot to talk about in a very small amount of time. But for saving Bantam, we're going to be reusing the double tree strat from earlier. It's cool every time. It looks so cool. There's no fire on this hoop now, and then you just jump through the glass.
So convenient. Like it feels so much like they knew that the speedrun strats were there. Just like jump from that spot. Don't get to the top, use all the hoops. How many hoops do we use in Billy in the run?
I mean, it kind of depends on your RNG a little bit, but like not many.
Yeah.
It's usually pretty slow to use them.
And Bantam also posted up in the back, staring at the egg longingly.
He's just really hungry, man.
Yeah, I could go for it. Good morning. I could eat. The eggs are huge in this game. Billy and the big eggs.
I just untie Bantam. First thing he says, I could eat.
Okay, and then we're doing one more Coop of the Quick. Well, second out of the 3. Talking to Rabish. Last level has Rolly, I believe. And we could probably get one more donation in here.
Yeah, we got a $10 donation from Draco D that says, this game is about an Eggman collecting Shadow the Hedgehog sigils.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
And probably one more.
Yeah, we got a $10 donation from Kyroni that says, hey Monkey, guess what?
What?
Sorry to say this, but chicken butt. I wanted to donate another 10 just because you guys are doing great.
Thanks, Kai.
Thank you, Kai.
Appreciate you.
I knew it was coming, and I had to take the bait anyways for the content.
You have to do it for the content.
Funnily enough, the game can randomly crash here. It's happened to me one time ever, and it was in a tournament like 2 weeks ago. I was a little unlucky.
I was there.
I was kind of hanging on the edge of my seat here.
I was just saying, we're good.
You summoned it. Nope. Okay, here's Dino 8. Take it away, Wither.
So Bantam has a lot of girth. He is a very big boy, and because of how big Bantam is, he can grab the side of a box and just clip through the wall. Unlike in most games, being bigger is actually better for clipping in this game, because this game is very silly. Oh no, not the whack cheese.
We're on a tall platform. Yeah, so we're gonna skip to the left.
Wow. Okay. This
that-
jump is really tight. You really have to time it well.
Yeah, so like, if you jump early here, then it's not possible. Or maybe like it's not as likely you're gonna hit the, nice. Okay, good jump.
Very nice. And now Monkey's going to be going for the box clip here. That is a super tight jump to get through, and that does skip the entire stage. If you want to know more about that, one of our great friends, Kyrone, made an entire documentary over Dino 8 and how it went from one of the kind of like least important, potentially shelved levels in any percent into a quintessential any percent level, being one of the shortest, if not the shortest, in the entire game.
As I say, RTA,
time.
it's the shortest split in the run by a good amount.
Yeah.
It's just over a minute.
No cutscenes. Yeah. Okay, one more Bantam level here. Last race, so we can probably do like 2 donations.
You betcha. We got a $250 donation from Eggworm that says, donating for the first GameCube game my brothers and I ever played. It's been amazing watching this get destroyed compared to our first fumbling attempts. Let's get those cart skips. Woo. Yes, and we are just a little bit under $3,500 left on that incentive for the I Want to Be the Guy remastered Trade Beef Cart Skips incentive. So be sure to get your donations in to hit that $10,000 mark. Let's do it, chat.
Let's get it.
We also got a $25 donation here from Fat Wombat that says, love the early birds in the crowd and everyone in the audience in person and at home or at work. Thank you so much for everyone involved in GDQ and MSF. I'm not a gamer, but my beloved turned me on to GDQ, and I'm just blown away by this community's dedication, enthusiasm, and skills. Looking forward to more GDQs. Thank you very much, Fat Wombat.
Thank you.
So we have a second to explain it. What Monkey is doing is, despite this being, another like scripted Koopa the Quick stage, for some reason King Baboo just likes to trip and go on every single piece of destructible collision. So Monkey is making sure to destroy every rock and every pillar, which will allow King Baboo to catch up. Now this is actually kind of dangerous because this race is a little tight for newer runners, but Monkey's movement is so good, there's no chance. King Baboo never had a chance.
Oh yeah, without doing that green hoop skip at the beginning, this is a kind of tight race to do. You can get hit by a Baboo because you're just kind of like racing right next to each other. Okay, and now we're entering the gauntlet, final 2 stages of the run. We're at our sufficient courage, 25 emblems. We can prove it to the chick that doesn't let us stand on the rainbow gate. And it's gonna be 3 tricks one right after the other.
Sand 3 is an incredibly daunting level, one of the ones that you got in the back of your head the entire run. And we're going to be coming up on some extremely difficult movement out the gate immediately.
Yeah, starting off with a blind underground after getting onto this platform, skipping that blue hoop.
Yeah, you can just fall through the floor for fun.
Yep.
Very, very nice.
That's one. And then we get to own some bees with a manip here, get them in the corner. It's so satisfying, like, being able to actually handle the big enemies. Try this game out at home. The fruit kind of disagree, bouncing all over the place, sometimes gets annoying.
And now, you've got 2 really quick tricks back to back. Now here comes the third. Going to be lining up with this comb egg here in the corner. Going for an egg boost.
Oh, the height and the bounce off.
Okay,
we're doing the backup strat here.
I was gonna say, we'll just back that up. That is super precise. It's like probably 2 or 3 pixels that actually work there, and it saves like 4 seconds if you do it really fast. It's very difficult.
We're getting all the juicy frames from the dinos being down there.
Is that gonna make it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it wasn't. That jump is like deceptively difficult.
Yeah,
That's a lot of this game.
Yeah, gonna make our way onto the statue after getting onto this ramp here.
Oh, that's a little far to the left there.
Yeah.
Landing on that pillar is super, super difficult.
If you can see something in this game, you can like walk on it and bounce on it, and we're gonna avoid the green hoops on this slide that can be really hard to get into, and take this optimal trick instead.
Oh. So that's the thing about statue jump. It's never over. Until you're safe, there's something that can take you out. You need to have a super precise angle on every single part of that to get the distance needed.
Come on, let's get hyped up for a statue jump. You got it.
Surely this time. Well, okay. Surely next time. We're not really used to doing this backup. Normally I just hit the egg boost, but
And it's a cool strat, too.
sadly it was a skill issue.
Did. Once again, third time, hopefully final time, reiterating how just abnormally difficult it is to get over the learning curve that is Billy's movement. Slides especially do not make sense. Slides in this game don't work the way that you think they will, and getting over the learning curve of... I don't think anybody is truly consistent on slides. They're weird.
All right.
Okay.
There we
Nice
go.
jump. There we go. That statue jump, post torch, and now we get to do the next hardest trick in the
I was
game.
gonna say, this is actually the hardest trick in the game. You'll never believe this. Oh, wait, I actually failed. Okay, hold on.
There you go.
So
That's insanely easy. You literally just like hold up right against the wall and you just walk through the door.
Yeah, that's Wither's preview from Sam 1.
yeah, that
Same
was the door. For some reason, the corner of that door doesn't have a collision. Just kind of walk into it.
Yeah,
fine.
that Sim 3 was a little rough, but honestly, this run's been great.
Yeah.
Besides that, it was this and Sand 1, which are two of the hardest levels in the run. Otherwise, this run was really good. Pretty happy with it.
And we're going to be coming up on the final stage of the run. We were a little bit too late. Dark Raven, the true antagonist, was able to reach the giant palace before us. We have to hurry up and get to the giant egg and try to save it before he does something crazy.
Oh yeah, in fact, it turns to night here on the menu. You can even go into the other stages for a bit. Keep the dark night on the menu. In case you just didn't want to save Morning Land right away.
Yeah.
Okay. And a good track and a cat clip coming up into the palace skip. Longest level, and another gate or another level that will make you not feel fondly towards Billy once you're finishing your playthrough. But we skipped some of the annoying stuff.
You go. Very nice second try cat clip.
Okay, good drop for Rabish there. Prefers both cherries and strawberries.
This trick is so cool.
Oh, that is fun.
That is a little rough. But again, if you've ever played this game casually, you'll know that Palace 1 is an absurdly long level. There is so much to it. There's
no other egg here, Monkey.
Wait, there isn't?
You have to take the death.
Wow, wait, I actually
You have to do the
didn't know
PEDR
that there-
instead.
Oh, that's a good point. I'll just do that, yeah. I'll just wait for this egg to respawn.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that Monkey hasn't run into the whole run is you can get your egg just on the platform, but you're not, and then Billy just falls down. That's one of the my egg moments that people just don't have good memories of this game after they play it. My egg.
And so Monkey's gonna be doing a PEDR here to back up for Palace Skip. But this PEDR is super, super tight. You need to get the max height you can to make this.
Yeah, I'm specifically trying to jump very late, which is why I'm getting sent off to the side a lot, but I really do have to get a lot of height here.
There.
Close.
Oh, very close.
Oh,
There you go.
nice.
That's beautiful. There we go. So you're not supposed to reach this section of the stage at all in Palace 1. This is mostly used for some post-game levels, but we're able to use this path to just skip the entirety of Palace.
Okay, we're out of there. Let's see Raven.
A little bit of a rough last two levels, but otherwise, like I said, this run's been really solid. I can't complain.
Yeah, the
This
last
game is so hard.
Yeah, the last two levels of this game are a gauntlet for sure, and you can't do them at any time except the very end.
Yeah, being able to get Palace Skip at all in a marathon is great. Palace Skip is hard.
Getting the Palace Skip PEDR.
The Palace Skip PDR is even harder.
Yeah. All right. Then here's Raven. He's going to be summoning some puddles. You got to clear one of these so that you can get your hits in. Got a little room. And plenty of time, too. He just goes halfway around the arena here. What's happened?
Any smilers?
Woo! Take advantage of our Mario Sunshine moment with the puddles to get a little artist in here.
I always love seeing what people draw in the puddles. Drawing in the puddles is so fun.
It's kind of recent. We I didn't know about it until this 90% tournament that just happened. Yeah, you could get a good Monkey got a really good GG in the tournament in grand finals. It was crazy. It takes you have a lot of time to clear those puddles, but drawing a whole GG in the one puddle without getting hit or breaking your egg and still getting the damage on Raven, GG the Monkey for this.
Oh.
These puddles are actually like way harder than they look. They're really silly.
Yeah, he got all of it, but
I missed this part off to the right.
Oh, at the beginning of one of your clearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do one more puddle phase.
Yeah, Raven will shoot worms out. He alternates between puddle worms. If you just kind of stand inside of him during the worms attack, he owns himself, so you can just hit him for free.
Yeah, he got to the giant egg first, so he gets the worm. He's early. That Raven.
He is the earliest bird.
Well, I never heard like the deep part of this song. Shoutouts to audio.
I was gonna say I'm hearing parts of this song I've never heard before.
Well, what's happening? Oh no, the giant egg is hatched.
Actually too late. A cool little sound effect at the end there with Billy.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this is the final boss. Bit of an auto-scroller, so we can honestly start to wrap things up. I mean, I'll just go on about the run. Like I said, great run. I mean, this game is really hard. Last two levels were a bit of a train wreck, but I mean, those are probably two of the hardest levels in the run.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess for some shout outs real quick. Shout outs to the whole Billy community. Shout outs to all my Monkey Ball friends. You might have seen me on the couch last night for Kaizen Monkey Ball. Go check out that run if you didn't see it. It was fantastic. Best run of the marathon in my opinion.
I gotta
It was
watch.
so good. If you want to learn more about Billy, I'm live pretty often with runs. Otherwise, plenty of people stream it. There's a whole community Discord. You can find that linked on speedrun.com. And yeah, that's about all I have to say.
Yeah, thanks. I want to shout out my brother and my older sisters. Thanks for playing games with me as a kid. Shout out to Mom and Dad and the Melee community in Washington. You guys are the homies. Thanks for inspiring me.
Yeah, I wanted to give a quick shout out to all the Los guys back there in the Billy Discord. Chiron, Clam, Tiltoons, everybody watching from home. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for helping push the game. Thank you so much for helping me get back into Billy. Trying to retire from Billy Boomerhood and get back into being a Billy Zoomer.
No, we got you.
And actually, one more thing I forgot. Big shout outs to Axelor. Without that guy, this game would be nowhere. This game would have been dead almost a decade ago. It's really, that guy is the GOAT.
Exelor has held this game up on his back for so long. He's been strat finding since before people were ready for it.
And he's still around to this day. I mean, he literally donated earlier this run.
Got the creepy la-la-las in here.
The spooky worms.
Oh yeah, if you don't take damage on those, so the 2-frame trick, 4 times you have to clear at the end of the game.
Yeah. Time is coming up here when I hit the ground after collecting this last emblem here. And time.
That was a phenomenal run. Thank you, Monkey. That was very fun to watch.
Thanks for
sick.
commentating. Like I said, a little unfortunate at the end. That was actually a really solid run. I was looking at the timer. It would have been, probably 105 pace, which is really solid. The record for this game is a 103.37. It's come a long way. Since the last GDQ event, it was at, I want to say the record's dropped 2.5 minutes just in the last 3 years alone. So it's pretty awesome to be part of the progress of this game and to be able to show it off for you guys.
Yeah, thanks, Monkey. All right, let's watch the end cutscene.
Yeah, the end cutscene. We don't have to watch this. It's not that interesting. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Yeah, have a good one.
Alrighty, give it up one more time for monkeysmb and that amazing run of Billy Hatcher and the giant egg. What a great run. That was awesome. During the end of that run, we got a $20 donation from Muddy3030 that said, watching the Billy Hatcher run, and I've got to say, what the cluck? This run is truly excellent to watch, and that's no yoke. It's such a pleasure to see this game played by such a handsome trio of runners. Make sure you don't crack under pressure and chicken out before you reach the end. You've got this. Egg pun, LOL. $50 comes in from Fushards that says, $1 for every time my family has bought this game, plus a couple for the chef. $10 comes in from Tachi that says, shout outs to the giant egg with the screaming man inside. Oh no. We got a $25 donation from Honey Bunny that says, good morning. Sorry, let me start that over. Good morning. Kudos to Monkey for making one of my childhood games look effortless. Sega team is sitting on a golden egg here as I'd love for a remaster/remake on a modern console. $20 comes in from Mr. Goodbites that says, greetings from checks, Kentucky. We're currently driving across country, so I made my donation from a parking lot. Also, this is not an apology to Bulbasaur, as he's always been my favorite. Thanks, Chef. $25 comes in from Jax that says, good morning. So glad I woke up to watch this run. This was a family favorite as a kid, so the nostalgia is strong. And with that, chat, let's take a quick break, stretch, get some water, take care of yourselves a little bit, and we'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2023. We got a $50 donation from Gus and Mac that says, thanks GDQ for helping me stay sane while writing my dissertation. Good luck to the rest of the runners. And with that, let's hear a little bit more about Games Done Quick.
This is the GDQ Hotfix. Games Done Quick's diverse roster of shows that deliver a flavor of speedrunning for everyone.
But they do. Oh yeah, I forget. Here's like real gaming right here.
What is this RNG?
So we shoot here, grapple here, you shoot here.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah.
It has Voldemort!
No.
This is the duffel bag Ashley skip. We got a PB!
Catch our streams every day on twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick.
Mark your calendars. Frame Fatales 2023, GDQ's next all-women charity speedrunning event, is coming up August 13th through the 20th. The Frame Fatales community will be raising money for charity and spotlighting the talented women in speedrunning. Volunteer applications will be opening on June 6th. For more information about Frame Fatales, go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales or type !FF in the chat. If you're a woman interested in joining the FF community, DM @FrameFatales on Twitter or head to our website. And while we are getting set up for the next run, we got a $50 donation here from Jinao that says, let's give a hand to all fantastic runners, or actually take a hand. Donation goes to the one-handed warpless run, less than 3. And as a quick reminder, we are just a little bit over $3,000 away from hitting the I Want to Be the Guy remastered Craiggeef cart skips incentive. Just a little bit over 3,000 left. So let's get those donations in and let's get that incentive met. $500 comes in from Anonymous that says, happy birthday to my dad. Well, happy birthday to Anonymous's dad. Happy birthday. $25 comes in from Stovix that says, what an amazing run. My brain is scrambled after watching all those skips. You guys were great. I agree. That was a great run. Alrighty, everybody. You know you are excited for the next run. I've been excited for it. Let's get this going. We've got Zik with Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster. Zik, take it away.